Going from bronze to legend is no easy task, but I felt like spicing it up a little bit where every time I lose a game, I have to switch to my opponent's deck. This video will be my journey from bronze to silver. So the first deck that we actually start off playing with is going to be Blood Death Knight Control Reno thing. It's just a list I just thought would be pretty interesting to try out. We'll see how far it gets us. Looks like our opponent is another Death Knight. I mean, you can't really complain against that. We're going to be playing, obviously, the superior version. And looks all right. We'll just shift one card and move on. That's right, baby. We starting at that bronze 10 chicken. We start off pretty easily with just our snake hat, top hat, miracle 2/2 guy. Pretty easy first turn start. Our opponent decides to just hero power. Probably gonna smack my 2/1. Oh, gotta go face. I like it. Face is honestly the only place to go to. Go ahead and hit him for 2. Play our other 2/2 guy and go ahead and get that aggression going. He decides to execute my boy and get a little treasure off that. Go ahead and coin out our legendary get a gift, I think, or a treasure thing, you know, and give your opponent one too. The draw 3 seems pretty spicy. I don't really want him reducing cards, and the getting 3 random legendary cards could be good, but I just think that draw is going to be superior. And if I remember correctly, it just gives him the draw 3 and then discard 2 cards, which, you know, that's whatever. My opponent's playing a very old card that I used to play back in the old standard of Hearthstone. It's the guy that gives you a random taunt, but they gave him 1 extra butt. Used to just be a 4 butt instead of a 5 butt. That's all right. We'll get through that butt. He's got 1 more crystal. See where he does with it, all that stuff. He decides to draw 3 cards and then discard 2 of them. We got lucky here, hitting another 4 drop. Go ahead and probably drop that bad boy. Go ahead and draw a few cards. I think it's going to be 3 spells we're going to get. My opponent throws a rock at my boy, killing him, summoning my 1/1 with Reborn. All good. Decides to hear power, trading to my 1/1. I'm really surprised he didn't do 3 damage to the 4/4, the legendary guy, and then just hit it with that. All right, my minions cost 5 more. Okay, cool. My hand is spells, so that didn't really affect it that much. We're just gonna go ahead and beat face and play our 2/4 Pomp boys that give me some armor. My opponent decides to play some walls in front of my guys. With them not being buffed, it's not too terrible to get through these. It's just kind of annoying. We do have the perfect clear though with the drink next turn. It actually might be lethal. My opponent decides to buff his walls a little bit more. That would be scary, but we're just gonna drink it away. Just like most things in life, you can clear it by just drinking. We are 1 damage away from lethal. If he comes back from this, I'm gonna be quite sad, but hopefully he doesn't. Killing a 4/4, probably not gonna do it. Not sure what that card is or what it does. I don't think it's gonna save him here. Shocking probably everybody that's watching this. We won our first game, and now we're on the road to victory. Looks like there is a lot of Death Knight at bronze tier, which probably not a good sign for me to be playing the deck then if it's just sitting in bronze. Hand's all right. We keep this and we move. We get rid of the destroy all creatures, keep everything else. Snake boy once again, turn 1. Gotta love that. Our opponent decides to play some Silverhand recruits that give him some death rattle guys. Gonna hero power and just clear as many of these ghouls as we can. My opponent really loves Silverhand recruit. They are going deep with this guy. Actually a really good card, feels like. And he's already getting a weapon and taking the 3 to buff that weapon. Wow. I drew my own. Let's see what we get to stack my deck with. Probably with all the low minions, I think we go with the Threads of Despair. We go with the 6 drop, and then we go with Reno. We do have some good board clear, especially since we're drawing the Threads of Despair next turn. He does keep clearing my guys. Kind of annoying, but it's okay. Go ahead and see what we get off of the Discover the Runes. Ooh, probably take the weapon here. Everything else seems kind of meh. And go ahead and play my own Silverhand recruits. Maybe they'll trade each other. Horizon's Edge is a pretty nasty thing for him to get here because he's got literally resets galore. Honestly, kind of a sick, nasty location. It's really made, I think, Death Knight very viable with this card. I mean, he's literally about to do what, 15 damage to me? 4 times 3, 12 damage in 1 turn. That's pretty good for 4 crystals, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably should have gone with the 3 drop instead of this guy. Play the weapon and just beat some guys. Really hoping he doesn't get another one of those Horizon's Edge. Oh my god, he's beaten me for a lot, and I am like close to dead. Not looking good for the home team. Second game and we're already getting almost clapped. We have no life steal whatsoever, except for the guy that we're gonna get off the weapon, and he just has lethal, and I have no way to heal myself, so it's not looking good. Hoping this grabs me something that gains me some life in my deck. That would have been awesome this turn. We really needed the weapon.
Naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Of course it teases me with what we needed. Literally the perfect card to stop all this. And we go ahead and lose the game because we have no way of healing, and he is literally exactly lethal on board. So honestly, with that, surprisingly enough, we lost our second game and we have to switch decks to a different version Death Knight. I believe that one is Rainbow Death Knight. I did try to get the person to accept a friend request so I can get the exact deck, but that did not go well. So we just went ahead and pulled one from offline. We go ahead and go forth and adventure into a new territory, if you will, with some Rainbow Death Knight. The hands meh. I think we just keep the drink and the natural talent. Nope, we shift that. Okay, we just keep the drink. Go ahead and play our Silverhand recruits. I guess I'm role playing some paladin today. Man, there's been a lot of this card going around right now. Silverhand recruits and his Silverhand recruits. Get some pretty decent trades in. I think we're gonna trade everything in. Just go ahead and clear the board and get my death count up. Way to get 1 damage in that turn and clear the board. Draw a card if you played it this turn. Oh, that could be really bad. I think we go ahead and play 5 of our 1 dudes and just beat face for 5 damage. Solid card too, actually. God, with the edge, I actually don't know how that triggers, but if you have this out and then you play the Horizon's Edge or Horizon Edge, it's pretty solid. We don't have the best clear here. I guess we could just go ahead and just trade everything into it, which is not ideal, but it might be what we have to do here. I think we were looking for hopefully an answer here to clear the board, but unfortunately we really didn't get anything that kind of helped us to clear this guy. So we're just gonna have to brute force this bad boy. We lose quite a bit of minions to that 1 card, but still have advantage on the board. Ooh, we did get to deal 3 damage to something. And if you have spend 3 like corpses to like get it back, that felt really good to actually see. Just hitting 3 for every turn is actually not a bad plan. My boy's coining, and he's playing something I haven't seen in a long time. I don't know what that does, and I don't want to find out. We got the ship. We gotta do shooting. Pew, 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 pews. Fire the cannons. Wow, all 3 into that's kind of nuts, actually, to get the reset. That is insanely good to see for him. Gonna try to hit the ship as many times as we can here. We honestly want to try to clear the board if we can. This is what makes this so insane, is the fact that you can just keep doing it. Really, considering how I need to clear this board here. It only takes 2. Everything only takes 2, which is kind of annoying. We probably should have just hit the threads that immediately, but we should clear everything almost. If not, get really close to clearing everything. And hitting all 3 is absolutely insane, actually. I'm just insane odds. I gotta go buy a lottery ticket. We really don't have a lot going for us right now, and I would hate to lose again, have to switch again in bronze. Still don't know what my opponent's playing either. It's like a weird, interesting paladin deck. I think we can just honestly just go face here and really race him, since we can hit 3 damage almost every turn to face. If he has any lifesteal or taunt though, this is gonna be kind of brutal. We have a lethal in hand. He literally can't do anything unless he gains life. That is actually insane. The fact I don't have a minion actually lets me win here. Kind of nuts. Really glad that we got this one out. The fact it hit his face too is absolutely hilarious. Actually great shots. And we'll go ahead and close it out with just doing some spells. Little pew, 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 boom, baby. See ya. Nice. I'm glad we did not lose that, and we have to switch decks because I have no idea what my opponent was playing. That was kind of nuts. Next up, we are playing against some Control Warrior. Honestly, I feel like this deck would actually do pretty well against Control Warrior. Can do a lot of threats for a small amount of minions. My opponent, his character is glowing. Very cool. I think that's like 1,000 wins or something. God, that's a lot of games on Warrior. And he's got the legendary back. Nehoko. I don't know how to say your name, but we're the opponent here, I guess, in the bronze 6. He went and go ahead and got a rush minion. That's cool. I guess that would actually get the mech guy. That would get the mech guy for sure. Drawing cards is kind of broken in this game, so that's kind of cheating on his part, honestly. I think it's kind of a little ridiculous. We'll go ahead and play our pirate boy and clear that totem. I say nay to drawing. Gaining armor and drawing cards, this guy is literally cheating. Absolutely insane. I think this is just a great card to play, you know, build up the counters. I don't know actually the best number to hit. My guess would be around 8 or 7. I don't think there's a lot of great 9s in standard. I honestly should probably look that up if I'm going to play that card. For the cheese for everyone. Only a few OGs are going to remember that mod. My opponent took a long time to think to just armor and gain even more armor. That boy has got armor. I think we're gonna go ahead and play the 5 ghouls. I think 7 is the max creature, so we are full board here. My opponent really likes to think about arming. He took like forever to just armor. And he just, okay. Not a good sign for him, I'm gonna be honest. Look for a Naga and get a random spell here. The drink is actually pretty solid here to see. The cheese grows in strength. My boy is getting a temporary brawl to deal with this board. Feels super bad. Go ahead and play the Naga we got. Our snake top hat boy. Hit him for 3 damage, get the spell back. Feels good. And then smack him for 2 more damage. Let the cheese grow stronger. He's gonna play that 1 druid spell. It gives him 5 armor. And I wonder, I don't know if he's gonna draw or refresh. Okay, refresh and then refresh. That's pretty good. God, what an actually insane card. And he's gonna clear the board again. Boy, I think it's time to unlock our ultimate cheese. Hitting Leroy actually nuts. And getting the other guy that's gonna buff my minions, pretty dirt nasty. Very good cheese. Stinky, but a little bit good. Good, We're doing a pretty solid job keeping the pressure on, making him having to deal with every single turn, basically. I just wanna let everyone know that he ropes me just to get Brawl back, just to play Brawl back. Holy cow, dog. If his guy wins, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God, that was brutal. Actually brutal. We could be smacking for a lot here. I don't think he can deal with this middle weapon. Let's just get in it. Got 6 damage a turn. Just go face. Smack him. Ignore the minion. Go for face. Face is the place. That is the worst thing I could have saw. And honestly, I was like, what? How do I even deal with that? But then I remembered. We got the Yogg boy. Praise be Yogg. Taketh upon the opponent's minion onto thou self. Really make him squeal. Draw 2 cards. Great randomness. Oh God, hit the 2 damage. Hit the 2 damage. Let's go. 2 damage to his face. Coins so we don't miss anything. Snake oil. We don't want to draw on. Okay, we're gonna draw. Smack him for 6. Let's see what he's got for this. I don't think he can deal with that for 6. Ah, so good. Praise be Yogg. Honestly, one of my favorite old gods or god or whatever it is. Don't know the World of Warcraft, only know this. Indeed, my boy. Well played indeed. Even though he ropes me every turn, dog. It's like, what? Come on. How hard is it? Okay. He chooses death. I don't blame him. We are 2 games in for this one, so not bad. And we were almost out of bronze, which feels super good. We're okay with that. Next matchup seems to be some rogue. This hand kind of blows, actually. We'll see how it goes, but we got some removal. We got some draw, but we don't have anything really crazy going on. My opponent, I guess, is playing Thief. That would be my guess if he's playing that. Which is kind of a funny class for Rogue, because you just get to win with random stuff. Opponent decides to play a weapon that lets him draw cards. Also broken and cheating once again. We don't have a really insanely good turn here. I guess we could play the Rainbow Lifesteal chick and trade, but usually you want to trade that for something a little bit stronger. We're going to go with hopefully a random Naga and drawing and healing. That was really good minion and spell to hit, because they actually play off of each other. Oh, that's a good weapon. That's a really good weapon to see. I don't think I have any way of dealing with that weapon or any weapon. I don't know how much buff they have for weapons in standard right now. I mean, I've definitely played against that deck in wild, but I don't know how much is good in standard. I assume we were going to kill the 1/1. It would actually be insane odds for all 5 to just go face to the opponent. That is a good spell to buff his weapon. Okay, he's hitting for 5 now. Not ideal. Okay, that is a card that gives him a random spell too that will be buff his thing. Okay, so now he's hitting for 7 and he drew 2. This is not looking good. Unless he just woofles on spells from other classes, but that's kind of the whole point of his deck. I don't really have a good way to deal with that. Gonna try to go wide here. Not ideal. We're scared, but we're not too scared maybe. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. All right, draw 2 cards, I think, off of that. Oh my God, actually hitting for not, nah, I'm dead. There's no way. This is, oh, there's hope. Wait, I can get the weapon that freezes. I can get the weapon that freezes. If we get the weapon that freezes, I think we have a chance here. Oh my God, please. This is the only thing I've ever wanted in my life. Oh, that is not good. None of these are, this is not good. He is 1 damage off lethal. Holy shit. Well, we do have some life still. We can gain some life here. So hopefully we can maybe find a way to deal with the weapon or get a frozen weapon here. I feel like that is the only way we deal with this is if we get a frozen weapon. Feel the board, I guess. I mean, I don't think I need to clear the board. I think maybe helping him. I feel the board seems so bad, but I guess it's the only thing halfway decent. Gain the health for sure. God, and he's gaining 9 life every turn. Holy cow. Oh God, he just runs that? Oh my God. The fact that you could just do that? Oh. You run other class card and he's getting, oh, we're so dead, dog. There's no way we win this matchup. I would have to get the frozen weapon. It's the only out. I feel like that is the only out. If we get the frozen weapon, we have a chance. But if we don't, we're just absolutely cooked. That is not the frozen weapon, but we still live because of the health. Oh God, and the damage to gain the health too. Oh, okay. All right, we're still surviving. We still have chance here. We just need to get the frozen weapon off of that 1 card that gives us weapons. Oh, side quest. He's going on a different side quest. That's such a good card too. Oh God. Oh my God, dog. He's got so many iterations. Hitting for 9, actually insane. God, he's just gaining 9 life every turn too. That is not what I'm looking for. I can play my guy and gain the life, or I can play the taunts. God, I can play the taunts or the gain the life. Oh God, what do I do here? The question is, do I gain the life or gain the taunts? I feel like if I could have a way to remove the taunts, maybe somehow, but I think the life is just guaranteed. So I think we're just gonna gain the life. Yeah, we're gonna gain the life. Oh man, we could get the weapon. Oh my God, that's such a please game. If I've ever wanted you to do anything for me right now, I know you do me dirty a lot, but please, I just need him not to kill me this turn. And hopefully we get the weapon. Okay. That's pretty good. That could be something good for me though. What is that? Are you kidding me? That's a Oh, okay, well, the taunt's out of the question, and now I gotta worry about those more minions on the board. Oh, I think we're cooked. Even with the weapon, I can't get to him. Oh, God, that was absolutely insane. You gotta be kidding me. God, and he's getting those to complete his quest, too? Side quest? Absolutely insane. Holy cow, dog. What the fudge? Dog, this is actually nuts. The randomness is winning, and it's kicking my booty. Oh, hit for 9. If I don't hit the weapon, I just lose. Like, it's the only out I have. You gotta be kidding me. I feel like I hit that weapon every time. And the one time I need you, you're not there for me. Why? It's not fair. Wait, we get a spell. Oh God, come on. These all kind of suck. Wait, oh. We could go for that guy, and maybe if we could trade. Oh God, it's 9. Okay, never mind. Oh, deal 4, yes, drink. We can gotta see if we got the weapon. It would have been beautiful. Oh, it would have been so good if we got the weapon. I'm like crying inside, I think. Just died a little bit. I just don't get it, man. God, I thought it would have been good. I just feel so bad. God, if we had just hit, it's just perfect too. It has the mana and every crystals and everything. Well played, good sir. You were out, randomness won you the game. Now with that though, we do get to switch over to playing Thief Rogue. I did Try to also get a friend request for this opponent too. I can't believe you didn't accept it. You hate me. I don't get it. You don't call me anymore. I understand. That's fine. But I wanted your deck list. So instead of doing that, we had to do a random deck list of Thief Rogue. So it is what it is. I had to slave away by clicking buttons on the internet to get a Thief Rogue disc. Okay? Instead of accepting my friend request to give me yours, I had to go online and get one. Okay? It's not cool. It's not cool. Anyways, let's go with the Thief. Okay, so unfortunately, we did play Thief Rogue, and we had some fucking stellar games. Just, beautiful games. I loved them. But in my infinite wisdom, I did not record them. And I'm very sad because they were awesome games. I mean, we hit some just absolutely nuts stuff on random Thief Rogue. It's actually a really fun deck. It's a really fun deck. Probably the most fun deck I've played in Standard in a long time. But it breaks my heart. We did get to silver off of those games of playing Thief Rogue. And we now go into silver on Thief Rogue, which has honestly been one of the most fun decks I've played in a while. And I can't wait to play more of it because those absolutely just, I would have loved to have shared those games. It hurts my soul and heart to not be able to share those games with you all. I'll see you next time in the next video. I love you. Goodbye.